All right, I always ask you, how many sensors and data collection devices do you think are on you right now? Right now? A lot. 3? Okay. What if I were to tell you have at least 6 on you right now? At least 6. Okay. At least 6 of them. Most of them, almost all of them, are going to be from your cell phone. All from your cell phone or from your car. And these are very useful, but then again, they can be very scary. This is big data. This is all the collection of the data that comes from your phone, from your car. All of it's being monitored, not also monitored, but also being put to use. All right, so what's the problem right now? In the big tech world, the big problem right now is not only storing the big data, but is utilizing it. There's too much data being collected, not enough utilization, not enough purpose to it. So we're getting a bunch of numbers from like cell phones, like GPS coordinates, and like not only GPS coordinates, but like there's. I'll just keep going on to it. The problem is, another problem is how uninformed the public is about how much of a data tool they are. Basically, Apple is you're not only doing Apple Fair by buying their phone, but you're also giving them useful information about GPS locations, which they can, well, not them, but the phone carriers can sell that to marketing companies to sell it to billboard companies. Like, so they see like, oh, this freeway is really packed, really packed at a certain time of the day, and they even have new billboards that turn off and change according to time. So competitors can buy out each other and they can use the hot times, the high travel times to get the most use of their advertisements. So where does safe come from? There's I told you 6 of them. Just the most common phone I think is the iPhone. Almost everyone has one. Some sensors that are on the phone, proximity sensor that tells the phone how close you are to it. There's a motion sensor, accelerometer, like for the driving games, but that can also be used for like telling someone that's trying to track you if you're in movement, which way you're moving, how fast you're moving. There's an ambient light sensor, which tells you if you're in a dark room, light room, so they can use that as information. A gyroscope, not really useful, but a compass. They can even find out which direction you're looking for, like a GPS. A useful tool is GPS, but you can look at what direction you're using. And they can also use, companies can also use your user internet queries, which is search engine searches, and they can see what the hot topic is right now. They can, like Google, like I don't know if you know this on Facebook right now, but like that shows like trending searches or like trending news. It shows that that's big data right there. Like it takes all the accounts of every person searching this news story, and they put it useful information right there for everyone to see. All right, so this is all being used. Some accounts are GPS. And companies can, or not only bad companies, but there's good effects to this too. For marketing, companies, if they want to build a new store, like Target, say they want to build a new location, they could hire a firm, and they could look into the locations that everyone's searching, Target nearby, Target nearby, Target nearby, and there's people who are searching and they're like 5 miles away from a Target. They can search and pinpoint, oh, there's a good place for a new Target, let's build one there. Bandwidth throttling, a big movie streamer, Netflix, was actually caught doing this. They weren't supposed to do this. This is a part of the Internet Security Act. It's supposed to protect this. It's called bandwidth throttling from their servers. Basically, they were throttling, making it faster or slower, the internet, of how many people were on their service. So like I said, Netflix you use mostly in the afternoon from like 5 to 9. You'd be like, that's a pretty good time, right? So they're making that faster at that time, but making it really very slow from like any time past that, from like 10 to like 12 o'clock at night, just because they wanted to save money on their servers. Because like they figured less people on the service, so we could decrease the quality of the service. So that's bandwidth throttling. Marketing, like I said, if Target wants to build a new location, they can hire a firm to use the GPS queries to use it to find a nice place to build a new Target. That's going to be profitable. It's no longer a guess if the Target's going to be good, but it's just almost a guarantee that certain things are going to be good where they're built. Other ways that this can be used, but it's not used yet, is fixing transit systems. People are always, just like I said, people are always moving around. So they can use the GPS locations from your phone to track your movements of where you're going and how they can set new transit systems like that. All right, so how do we fix this solution of too much data and not enough utilization? There's a simple, it's not really simple, it's a couple steps. We need more people, the solution is we need more people in the STEM field, more technical studies to utilize and create systems for this problem. People that put in the hard work, put in the effort, and they create systems to manage all this big data, not only store it, but use it. So that's, we need systems, and that's going to be STEM. STEM is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Those are all fields that are going to be used to create systems like this. Instead, this is a review of our main points. This is the too much data, not enough utilization. The most common foe, how to collect the data. How many sensors are on you? 6 again. That's just from your iPhone, but your car has movement. STEM, that's how we fix the problem, and big data, that's what the thing was about. And so how do we fix this problem? We need people that are going to work hard and just create systems that are going to work. And that person can be you, and you can make a lot of money doing it. That's my presentation. Thank you.